Okay, hello and welcome back for YouTube. This is gonna be episode 25, I think. When we last left off, theoretically, we just had a series of major battles over here in Louisville and in Perryville. That's Harrodsburg. Perryville might not actually show up on the map because it's so small, but I think Perryville is like right here somewhere, something like that. Doesn't really matter, actually. Yeah, it doesn't even show up on the map, but I think it's roughly right here. Wherein we beat all of these Confederate armies in Kentucky, which ultimately should mean they should retreat. I'm not entirely sure where they're going to fall back to, though. Like, they might only have Louisville, which means we might end up taking or having one more big battle around Louisville as they retreat, and then capturing it out from underneath them, and then maybe they'll retreat through our lines all the way back into Tennessee or into Mississippi and Alabama. Maybe they'll just all disintegrate and we'll basically be left without Confederate opposition in the Southern Appalachians, in which case, I mean, Grant, Savannah, Georgia is open to ya, I guess. Actually, this is Grant. I think probably what we would do is send Winfield Scott and Nelson Taylor probably down to Atlanta, Macon, Savannah. And I feel like splitting the Confederacy in half right here, capturing these couple of forts around Savannah, maybe even capturing Charleston and the forts around Charleston might actually end the war. Which would, I think, be a little disappointing because it's not been a particularly long series. So if I do another series, it's going to be modded in a way that the game just takes longer. If I were the Confederates, I think what I would be doing is launching an attack into West Virginia. Okay, let's get you to come this way, and the Corps of Adventure to go this way. I mean, it looks like they're just shadowing after shadow after shadow. These guys look like they're headed south. Oh, Johnson's Corps is going north. Let me get Nelson to come up here to Cincinnati, Ohio. And do that via train. And then Winfield Scott, obviously, I want you also to go up there. Bolton will probably have to come up here to Paoli or Vernon, something like that. We'll see exactly what happens in a minute. Grant doesn't need to go anywhere at this point. I think I'm going to have him go back down and sit in Nashville. We have a depot in Nashville. It's a big city. It's probably the closest city to the Confederates here, so if they're gonna retreat and fall back, that's probably where they're gonna go. Meanwhile, these guys are just sitting and waiting up. That's okay. Once you guys are all fully green, I'm going to launch the assault together on Carrollton. Wise withdrawing. So for some reason we aren't actually capturing Louisville. And that's because you aren't a real army. Can I tell you to go there? there? Yes, I can. Okay, so what about the guys who retreated up this way? Let's get the Army of Adventure to come to Shelbyville. Or maybe actually I just want you to come to Vulnet. I don't want the fucking garrison. Let's get you to do that. Gotta go by railroad. Are we now capturing Louisville? Kind of, but not really. Okay. I will have you just wait in Louisville until you capture it. So we have found them, apparently. Yeah, they all headed towards Indianapolis, which is something they've done before. Pursuit suffering 10 casualties. Seems insane to me. Do we have Louisville yet? No, not even close. Okay, so they've like ran all over southern, where are you? You're Indiana. They ran all over southern Indiana, and now have come back into Kentucky. The other thing I want to take a second and look at is, how are you guys doing? The Department of the Appalachians is yellow. The Army of the Atlantic is fine, but that's because you're not a real boy. And the Department of the Tidewater is waiting a couple more days before launching an assault from the sea from Norfolk. That's an interesting choice of mine to make, but I'm okay with it. They look like they're building something here. Ironworks is being constructed and repaired. Okay, that's cool. Can you guys, I don't know, do something? Capture Louisville. They have another depot here, so we might end up with one more battle after we capture Louisville. I'm very much okay with just waiting here for a minute. Oregon votes Republican. Boy, that doesn't happen very often anymore. Not that the Republicans are the Republicans, but anyway. I do kind of just want to sit and watch the colors tick up. The other thing I should be thinking about is these blockades, but once you go and move over there, I won't really need these blockades in Norfolk anymore. And in fact, as soon as you take that, I'll bring you back to Richmond anyway. If they're just gonna sit here in the Shenandoah Valley, I'm okay with that. Oops. I keep forgetting to unpause. Oh, okay. It looks like you guys were coming to meet us and you immediately withdrew. Let me get the Army of Adventure. No. Don't do it like that. Go this way and then come down here and go via the railroad, and then the Corps of Adventure will do the same thing via the railroad. Okay, and here's our first battle here in Nashville. So they finally did retreat all the way back to Nashville. And it looks like it is one of the corps that we beat up last time. We outnumbered them easily 2-1. So we're going to fight this, and we'll probably be on the defensive. And we'll see what happens. $32,000 is a huge army at this point. Like, I should probably split that into 2 corps. And indeed, I am on the defensive. I have a huge deployment area. We can see Longstreet over here. Now, this is an offensive battle for them. So, honestly, they shouldn't really be able to just withdraw. But that's probably what they will do. And there's not really much point in trying to go after them. Are there any crossings that I don't know about? No, there's 3 up here. So, I mean, either I just sit back with my huge army and wait for them, or if they'll heal, the odds are pretty good they're gonna just come straight down this main road. So I think I'd rather do that. Go ahead and build that, and then up here, I will build I shouldn't really waste engineering points on building breastworks because the troops can build breastworks on their own. I'll put 1 of you down there, 1 of you here. The artillery I'll probably just stack right up here. On top of that hill, you might be able to file over. I have no idea. It says you can. Well, the howitzers can. What about you? Okay, I'll accept that. Let's get Plummer up here in the north. Well, I will put you guys something like that. I'll have you guys build that, and then you guys will build a little bit more as well. The Grant himself I'll put here in the college. Wald will wait up here and will just be waiting to deploy. I'll keep you actually like right here. Keep you in reserve, and then the cavalry under Blake. I will probably split you up like this. And I might even put the smaller force here. How good a range do you guys have? Pretty terrible range, actually. You guys probably have better weapons. Yeah. I will do this then, such that you might end up taking up positions there. Not sure. Let's see if they even come for us. And then obviously I'm gonna have you guys all just build that. If they have a really consorted push on any of these, they might be able to break through before I can really do anything to stop them. But considering they have way less troops than I do, I simply find it unlikely. I find it unlikely they'll even get the chance. I'll bring Grant forwards to right about there. And I will just wait. I did tell you guys to construct, right? Yes. This is, I think, the first battle in Tennessee. We've been fighting for so long trying to push them out of Kentucky. And every time I think we've done it, they just turn around and come right back. Oh, okay, I see dust. I don't see my mouse cursor though. There it is. I see dust right there. That's dust that they're kicking up.
Sergeant, any word from the commander?
I don't know, you tell me. You guys probably can't see that yet, no. Okay. I don't really like to look at the dust and figure out where exactly they are unless I'm doing it from the more or less from the eye level of the troops down here. Like these guys could see over the trees over the hill a little bit because they're kind of on top of a hill. So I'm pretending as though, Hazen or Meade or Pennington Jr. here has sent word to Grant. Is that? Yeah, that's George Meade. I can't believe George Meade is still in charge of a brigade, isn't even a divisional commander yet. Canby isn't a very impressive person. Fame is renown. Passive, liked, good administrator, unimaginative. Renown, cautious, liked, good administrator, foreseeable.
No slacking, from the commander. Check your weapons.
No slacking. So the question I have here is whether they're going to turn and go south, stay straight, or head north. If they head north, and it looks like they might be going south, if they head one way or the other, north or south, I'm basically going to completely withdraw my troops from that area.
Keep calm, boys. Soon enough, we'll see the elephant.
They're just way out there on the horizon. Did you finish your... Can I... Okay, well, apparently the answer is no. Can you... Oh, hold on. They've come. The cavalry has. For the love of God. Fucking do what I want you to do. Thank you. Do that. I am going to send D. Cassina over this way. D. Casnola. In case they try to push across this bridge. And I think I'm actually going to order you to construct a, to resolve your flank. Meanwhile, you guys are an absolute mess. So let's get one of you back there, and one of you forward. And we'll drop down to ×2 speed. I can't actually see these guys, but I think that's just because, yeah, of the render distance. Which way are they going? They're coming straight for the railroad bridge, it looks like. As opposed to going over to this crossing? No, maybe they are coming for this crossing. Alright, well that's fine. One of 9? One of 9 ads is insane. Anybody else we've seen yet? I don't see the smoke anymore. Dust. It's not really smoke. There's dust there, but we know those people there. What about off here in the south? How are you guys doing? Yeah, nothing. The war effort is not terribly different from how it was at the end of last time, which I have no idea if that means anything to you or not. Okay, let's go to play. Go ahead and dismount, loose order. Please do this. Please do what I want you to do. Please do what I tell you to do. Do that. How far can you shoot? Just far enough that you're in the creek. We've kind of been chasing people all around Kentucky. So this is the first battle in Tennessee, which I find to be very fun. I don't know that this is the Murfreesboro map. I don't know that I've ever actually fought a battle here before. Maybe I did as the Confederates. Okay, it looks like they are coming to the north. So I'm going to do this. 1st Division under Hobart Wald. I'm going to deploy you up here. And I would like to send some of the artillery here. And these howitzers, I will send you there. Meanwhile, Pennington Jr., you don't have very good weapons, but I'm going to bring you up here behind Blake just to support him. And I want, where's your commanding officer? Oh, Blake's already up there. Right. Yes. One undersized cavalry brigade with Menard carbines is not much of a match if they put in a concerted effort to try and get across this river. But it looks like they won't. For some reason, they've turned and headed south. I know I have you set to constructing, but go ahead and come back there. I want you guys just far enough forwards. Okay. Go ahead and come slightly back. I want you guys just far enough forwards that you can shoot them in the river. Which it looks like your range keeps changing, and I'm not really sure why. Maybe you just have a slightly shorter range when you are moving? I have no idea. You're also not in a very loose formation for being loose formation. Oh, here we go. They have crossed the river, cavalry charged directly across. There was a gap in the breastworks. Theoretically, they're charging over the breastworks that are unoccupied? No, they've dismounted. They're here for a full-on close quarters brawl. I think they're gonna regret that choice. Especially now if they've remounted, they're gonna be shooting a lot slower. The thing I'm worried about is you guys actually marching in and touching them and starting a really goofy melee that just shouldn't happen. Well, they're gonna charge anyway. They're retreating into... okay. And now they are putting on a little show. Can you realign to hit this guy as they cross the bridge? Huh, well that's interesting. I feel like they should have to... That seems like a game oversight, like a mechanic oversight. Like they should have to cross that bridge in marching column. Okay, it looks like they are all coming up here to the north. You can see that dust. Can't really see it from down here though. I'll be honest, these guys are moving quite fast for it being regular speed. I'm also going to rearrange where I have you going to just come right here. You guys, go ahead and dismount loose order. Get yourself in that creek. Blake, bring yourself down south. I think we'll fend off both two of these brigades before more reinforcements of theirs manage to come up. These guys are just all bunched up here. I'm not even sure they're firing. Man, if I could move you... slightly farther forward, it won't let me. It'd be amazing to get those Napoleons firing canister. Call your commanding officer up here, and Grant, I would also like you to come sit by them. Davis, let's bring you this way as well. I think McDowell is probably gonna be useless where he is, So I will bring you up north roughly to heal and reorganize you after. Okay, I don't think you guys are actually going to do what I want you to do. No, that's okay. Maybe a little annoying, but certainly okay. The last thing I want is, it would be amazing if I could actually convince you guys to start working on those breastworks. You guys, move up this way. All of you just ignore those Confederates in front of you.
Hey, don't just reload, damn! Shoot!
Alright, well that's another couple of brigades shadowed and pushed back across. And with the canister firing straight into their flank, I don't know what they expected, what they hoped to achieve. I don't know what they hope to achieve now. I would imagine they would shadow instantly. They haven't actually taken that many casualties, but I mean that's, boy, what is, that's probably what, 15% casualties? I guess that's reasonable actually, 20% casualties and you withdraw. Go ahead and reorientate yourselves that way. Pennington, go ahead and remount. Get yourself just to come stand back this way. Where do I have Davis going? All the way back down. Then you know what? I will actually have Pennington stay here. And I'll keep you mounted for now. It looks like they are planning to push across in the north here at Rains Hill. Bonham. So with that in mind, I want to get you guys up there. Oh god, I would love it if I had told you guys to go and be useful instead of standing where I told you to stand. It's more important that we oppose their river crossing than have these breastworks built. So if they make a concerted effort to push across here and break my tiny cavalry brigade, which is what they should do, if they have any desire to actually win, they need to just drive straight across the river right here. I don't think they're going to win no matter what. It does look like that's what they're going to do though. And I am ready to contest them as they do it. Can I get Blake to... God, you guys are just like all bumbling about. Come back here. And Plummer, don't stand right in the middle of your lines. I think it makes sense actually for me to try and push across here on the south. Put pressure on their flank. They're gonna have me massively outgunned. Outgunned and outmatched.
Damn you! One! Right, one!
You. Move up. You. Go move up. I know I'm telling you guys to construct, which isn't really what I should be, the way I should be doing it, but... Go. Go, go, go.
I'll cover!
What does it look like where you are right now? If I told you to open file, would you be able to? I doubt it. Yeah, not really. Go ahead and move up to there. You do that. How many men do they have over here? Not a ton. Let me get you into attack column, and I'll have you keep chasing these guys out the backside. I don't want you guys to be here on the front line, but you're the ones with cover, which means... Oh, please don't have cord steel. That's a terrible idea. Please shoot. Please let me tell you to shoot so that you... Okay. Don't get yourself that close. Just shoot them. And actually do this. Well, actually, it looks like the men behind you can hit them. What are you guys doing? Why are you guys aimed that way? There we go. You're not taking nearly as many casualties as I think I would expect at that range. Let me get you guys to just come right over here. You'll hit them in the rear. Okay, not what I wanted you to do, but that's okay if you guys can just keep leapfrogging. I assume you're gonna get distracted and turn to shoot instead of actually moving around their flank. I mean, surely you guys are going to wipe out that artillery, right? If they're laying down, move up. And why did your CO not come with you? I moved all 3 brigades, and the division commander didn't follow. Not sure I really understand that. Did you kill that artillery? You slaughtered them. Go hit these guys. Actually, yeah, go hit those guys, and then I'll have you come around and hit these guys. we have completely encircled them here. Okay. I want you to fall back. And actually, I want all of you guys to just charge. Mount up. Go sick 'em. I am all for charging the face of the enemy. Especially when it's a much smaller brigade like that. You're nothing. Actually, yeah, move right up onto that railroad. There we go. That should be good enough. Probably not going to earn me a major victory, but I simply don't think it's going to be possible to get the casualties that high without getting like this entire brigade to surrender. Which, I mean, theoretically is possible, but that's not gonna happen. They really made, where they messed up was when they first got here, trying to push through my lines instead of just going around me. I think if they had completely gone around me, they could have maybe swept me off this hill. I don't think they'd have been able to beat me because I had just too many more men than they did. But, oh, it went backwards from a minor effect, or from a, that ball was over there, wasn't it? Charge them in the flank. Second, boys. Didn't I tell you to charge? You go shoot them. Well,
Save your water for
I don't know why you think you broke. Probably because you actually took a bunch of rifle butts straight to the face, but it's possible one or both of these guys surrender. Against so many people. Hey, let me... Can I tell you to go collect these guns? You go shoot them. You keep on mauling them. News of this victory is going to be very much appreciated in a couple of days when it reaches the rest of the country. What better 4th of July celebration than artillery blasting over Nashville? Didn't I tell you to charge? Okay, go charge these idiots then. You send somebody to go pick up those guns. Oh, you did. Okay, well, in that case, send somebody to go do that.
keep your spacing. Don't bunch up.
Did you recover?
No
Not yet.
slacking, soldier.
That's fine. You'll be okay. Keep it up. No, don't do that. If you do that... God. This game... If you just keep charging them, you'd have hit them already before they'd have been able to reload. You would shadow them. Come on, keep it up. Go straight through their front. They're not even shooting for some reason, but now you've gotten so close that this cavalry has reappeared. Okay, and now you're tiled. Now you're engaged. We'll see what happens. This is interesting. You shadowed 2 of them. Shadowed all 3. Hell yeah. Way to go, Pennington. Now that is what I call cavalry. Okay. We can just let it go. What guns are these? Are these guns for saving? Oh, looks like pellet rifles. Somebody go send somebody to collect those guns. Which I guess is you guys now abandoning these? I'm not really sure. Hey, Strudel! Welcome to the American Civil War. I don't think you guys are gonna get there in time to get those guns. That's a shame. Alright, awesome! That was a good battle. Wiped out all 30 of their guns. I'm not sure... I think these guys are probably gonna go south to, not Mobile. What's north of Mobile? What's the capital of Mississippi? Birmingham. These guys will probably retreat south to Birmingham, and I think we're just gonna let them stay there. I think I want to split Grant's Army of the... whatever it's called, Army of the Ohio, into 2 separate corps. But I'm not actually sure that my economy has the strength to sustain that. Oh! I wanted to look at the battle casualties and see how many people Pennington had captured and killed. Now I can't do that. Oh well. That's a shame. I've ran out of, well, I haven't yet, but I've almost ran out of episodes to post on YouTube, which is why I had to play this tonight. Otherwise, my plan was to play Tank Game, which is fun because I've been playing simulator battles. Alright, here we go. Battle in Nashville is ended with the Army of Tennessee retreating in panic. Commanders earned us a total victory, with the enemy army running for their lives. The enemy has reportedly suffered total casualties of 3,350, thereof 300 killed, 2,650 captured. That's a lot of men captured for such a small number of people in general. We've also captured 13 guns, so that's good. I am interested to see where you guys go now. I also want to know if you have done anything worth doing yet? No? 0.6 days? Okay. You've already told me this, so I'm going to just ignore it. Lincoln should have all of the support he could possibly need. 86 to 81, 98 national morale. Maintain support above 60. Oh yeah, we've got that. Okay, let me move it up to speed 5. And just wait, I guess. Just keep on sitting and waiting. We're gonna have one more huge battle here, I think, around Louisville, which is now ours, so all of this should default over to being blue. Hello? Okay, the core is apparently just moving really slowly. Here's what I'm going to do. I want to take the Army of the West under Stone. I want to send Stone kind of here in the middle, and I really want to bring Bolton down south like that. Go ahead and take the rail if it's useful to you. That will free up a little bit of supplies. Oh, they're coming for us, and they have immediately fallen back. Available policies. Are any of these policies I want? What did we want? I don't remember. From the political side, was it propaganda? Increase support in loyal states. Increase support of our nation in conquered states. Administration reform. I haven't done any of these, which means I was probably doing propaganda. I don't really care about loyal. I don't really need to worry about loyal states. And I don't need that either. I'm not doing Hall's call means, so I'm definitely not doing that. So the only other thing I'd be saving up for politically, maybe I should do suppress population. Let's do this. Let's do occupation administration, and I think that should make it easier for us to supply our armies. Civil order I'm not gonna do. Corner's king is useless. Farm mechanization is what I should be doing with agriculture. And then what about for the military? So you have cast artillery, which I'm not going to do, rifled artillery, and pellet rifles. I think I've decided that pellet rifles are the correct way to go. Am I saving up for something else first, though? I think I want this logistics reforms. Yeah, logistics reforms. If I can get that, that'll help my economy massively. And then meanwhile, the industry is saving up for weapons productions? Or subsidized industry? Probably weapons production, because I'm probably really short on weapons. Actually, I have a lot of Springfield rifle muskets. Let me go through my armies and make sure everybody has something good. But I will do that in the next episode.